welcome to the We Get Drunk Sports Podcast. I am your host with the most, Bad News Cruz, and let me introduce my co-host. First, let me introduce the classic man. If it ain't classic, it ain't for him.
What's going on? What's
Welcome.
going on?
Oh, let's not forget my other co-host, T-Bone, the T-Bone Special. The ladies love to order that T-Bone Special, baby.
What up, my people? What up?
How are we doing today, my brothers?
Good,
Good,
good.
good, good.
Can I just say one thing? We're gonna have a lot of time to talk because someone's not here today.
Oh,
No
what happened?
interruption. Someone's running late from the city,
Oh, okay.
so we're gonna have tons of time to talk and everything. So let's jump into this because there's a lot to go on. I just want to give a quick shout out to Japanese Sword. She told I got a text from her father saying that why we don't say her name and why we don't big her up. Shout out Japanese Sword. Better be getting good grades in school.
You don't want to be like Eli.
Nah, stop it. Stop it. Okay. Let's talk about our red hot Yankees, our first place New York Yankees, baby. We hot, baby.
We are, man. We're looking good. Everything's
Oh,
going right so far.
oh,
Let it
knock
keep
on
going.
wood. Knock on wood. I'm loving it. I'm loving it right now. You got everybody's hitting Volpe today. Lead off home run. Judge got on base. The hottest hit in the game.
Two
Gleyber Torres
doubles. Two doubles.
brought him in. I mean, Alex Verdugo, the dog, is on fire. I mean,
Yep.
what else can you ask for, man? Everybody's looking pretty good. I mean, and also big shout out to Clark Schmidt. He pitched great today, man. Great.
Yes, he did.
8 innings,
Did.
3 hits. Perfect. So,
That's really good.
The bullpen solid.
exactly. Exactly. That's so. He's not here, but we just need him to continue the bad jinx. He needs to keep giving us the bad vibes.
Yes.
Gary, if you're listening in your car, keep giving us bad vibes, baby.
We love it.
We love it. We love it. We play better when you do. Well, we're in first place. Baltimore's right behind us. They keep winning. We keep winning. It's gonna be a race, man. I want to see this summer's gonna be really good. Watching those two go back and forth with each other.
Yeah. Well, we're in the playoff spot. I'm good. We could take it from there.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
We don't need to win the division. It'll be nice, but it's not necessary.
Exactly. Exactly. I did
We
want
want
to
that championship at the end. That's all we
That's
want.
it.
X 28, baby. That's what we in for.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about DJ Lemahieu. They say he's finally playing in rehab games. He's playing in Double A. Jason Dominguez hitting. I think today he hit I don't know if it was a double or a single, but it was like 111 off the bat. Woo!
Good to hear. That's good to hear.
The Martian. That's a
He's creeping
special
up.
kid.
He's creeping up. But I did hear a rumor. Maybe when the G-Man does finally come in, because it came from his New Jersey paper in New Jersey. They were talking about when Peraza is able to come back, he's not going to come back. The rumors that the Yankees have lost, they fell in love. They fell out of love with him.
Mm.
They're liking the way everything is going right now. And I heard the rumor he might be one of the guys to use to go and get someone. Do you like that?
You know what? He had his chances. He was hot and cold.
Yeah.
He couldn't really step up. I mean, he stepped up last season at the end of the season, but maybe better off somewhere else. Um, Depending what we get for him, I wish him luck.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the question. Like, who can we get for him? You know what I mean? I don't know if he's gonna get a big top guy that we need. Maybe a bullpen guy or another, long starter that we have, on the low, but I still want to give him another shot, man. I do. I
I'm
do want
in
to, because
between.
he got a bat. He got a bat, man. That kid got a bat. And I already said I said it from the beginning of the season. I don't care about the defense. I don't care about the defense. I want to see our team hit. That's it. That's all I want to see. I want to score 5 runs or more, and I'm happy. That's it. And that's a W right there. Because if our pitchers give up 3 runs, our bullpen give up a run, we still up. We still won. We still got one. So
I'm a little concussed. He won't drop me.
yeah,
No, I feel you because I feel the same way. But I mean, if you think about it, they've been listening because they've been hitting. They've been hitting. I mean, Soto. To me, that was a big acquisition because he changes that lineup. Verdugo changes the lineup. Trevino has been hitting. Even Austin Wells today hitting. Everybody's even Gleyber. I would say I've been noticing more. He's going more up the middle. Where he, well, like last week he was pulling the ball. I don't know if it has to do with his big change of his that leg kick or whatever, but big difference. I hope he keeps it. I hope it stays around.
Yeah, let's see, man, because that little adjustment could be a big difference in this in him, showing that he could stay on this team and get paid because trust me, we need him. We need him.
Oh, we just said let it wait till it warm up. It's warming up.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's warming up. It is warming up. And they've been playing very well. The one that got us going is the captain. When the captain gets going, everybody gets going because it's like, who do you pitch to? When the captain is going and he's on point, you're gonna have to walk him. You're gonna have to face Rizzo, Verdugo. It's like, do you want to face those guys? And the plus, if they're hitting, it's nuts.
Yeah. I mean, Soto right now is on the little thing, but
Hey, that's why the captain's hot.
Exactly. So
Let me ask you a question, and I need your honest opinion.
hopefully I could give it to you.
If DJ comes back, right, and Peraza comes back, and they say, you know what, we're gonna stick with those two, and they go and the Yankees go and try to get rid of Gleyber because he's in a walk year, so teams gonna want that relief, that cap relief. Well, there's no cap in baseball, but there is it is kind of like a cap.
They treat it like a cap.
Yeah. But what happens if they want to trade? They trade him. They go and they trade him to St. Louis to get rid of that out of that Nolan contract. Would you be all right with that?
So if they trade Gabriel Torres and then we get Nolan.
Yeah, to play third, and then Peraza will be at second, a platooning. And I think Cabrera has to be part of the deal.
I was gonna say something like that, but to me, if we do something like that, I think Peraza will be in it, and Gleyber. It won't be Cabrera.
Cabrera will stay, you think?
Yeah, Cabrera will stay because you know why? Cabrera plays everything for us. The only thing is catcher.
The other position, this guy don't play his first. He plays the outfield too.
Yeah. And but they like I mean, I don't like it. They like his glove. He has a better glove. He plays real good defense in all the positions he plays. Yeah, so it's like, I mean, he's leading the league, and because he's the 9th hitter, he's leading almost the league in RBIs for the 9 batter. You know what I mean? That's insane. For he the crazy thing is he's a switch hitter and he's been batting left-handed most of the year. He's like picking and choosing which left-handed to go against, batting lefty and batting righty.
And we said it he's better left-handed than righty.
He is. But I want to have that advantage of having a switch hitter too, having him go against these left-handers and not looking for the home run, just looking to get on base, getting a hit. That's it. And his left-handed, he looks like he wants to yank the ball all the time when he batting lefty. That's the only thing I don't really like about his swing, but it's working for him. So let him keep doing it. Let him keep doing it. And then when he needs that adjustment, hopefully he makes that right adjustment and he starts spraying the ball around the field.
Yeah.
So, do you agree? In our private chat, the Jinx was telling us that teams are already trying to get out of big deals that they have because they started off bad. St. Louis is one team. Another team he mentioned were the Marlins, but a surprise team, the Angels. But a surprise team that he said, and we have to go cross town for this, is the Mets. Do you think it's too early for the Mets to be thinking about getting rid of people? Because the rumor is they're looking at they're looking at trading Lindor and Alonso. Do you think it's too early for that?
I think
we're
it
only
is.
in May. I think it's too early because they've been winning some games. They're not like in last place, right?
No, they're second to last. They're 3-7 in their last 10 games, and they lost 3 in a row. But I mean, damn, Washington's ahead of them. But still, it's still early. We're in May.
It is still early. It is still early. But I think if you really look at it, I think what they're trying to do is like get rid of Lindor, not in a bad way, but they think they got a little thing with Acuna's brother, Luis Angel Acuna.
Yeah.
I think they think they got something with that kid, and maybe they do. Maybe they do. But I still got to go with Lindor, and you got to keep him there. You got to. The guy, he's on a slump. He's on a big slump. He's like trying to lift the ball every at bat. When I watch him, he's not how he was in Cleveland, like trying to slap the ball or at least get a double or something. He's just trying to lift it.
I said in our private chat, I said, is it because you're paying him to be number one? There's a lot of pressure in New York, and in Cleveland, it wasn't only him. Remember, you have Fermil Reyes, you had Jose Ramirez. There was guys there, so he didn't have to always be number one.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, with him trying to lift the ball, you don't need to hit home runs to be successful in New York. That's why you have Pete Alonso there, and that's why they signed JD Martinez. All he got to do is go back to his roots and start hitting the ball the way he used to hit it, and stop trying to just hit it out of City Field. It's not worth it. It's not.
But it doesn't hurt. It doesn't help either that Nimmo and McNeil are not doing anything. They lost Alvarez. He might not come until late June, July with that broken thumb. So it's like it's all crazy. But talking about you were talking about Luis Angel Acuna. He's in AAA right now, and he's batting .227. He gets on base 27% of the time, grounded into 4 double plays. He struck out 34 times already. He has only 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. And this is in 54 at bats.
Yeah,
maybe they're rushing him if like you said, they think that he will be the answer, but I don't think so. I think they're rushing.
He's not ready for the big leagues yet.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But this is why the Mets is always bad with these young kids, because they like to bring them too early, and mess up like this is like what we had with Andujar. Andujar was ready to come up and he just didn't get playing time, and he couldn't hit his second year because he got hurt. And you don't want
he didn't get hurt, man.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that with this kid, because with him playing so much, and he's like focused. He's like more focused on the running guide. So if you get a hamstring, you know how that is. You seen it with Jose Reyes when they used to have him.
Yeah, that was
He gets a base hit and he tries to steal second and hamstring. It's over. You know,
Mhm.
they're stealing bases with a guy. It's over with because that was their only number one runner. Because when they had Luis Castillo wasn't that fast. Jose Reyes was their guy, and when he wasn't there and he wasn't stealing, they were like awful. They were bad.
Yeah.
You know, he was like their besides David Wright, but he was their guy.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're all a mess over there too. They got a lot of injuries as well. Severino's another name that keeps coming up, like the Jinx said in our private chat, and his sources are pretty good because I've been hearing the same thing. What I did hear today to end baseball, so we can move on to another topic, was Jack Curry interviewed Hal Steinbrenner for his podcast, and he said, this is Hal Steinbrenner." He said, "I would like to see Soto finish his career with the Yankees." He goes, "While Boras clients typically go to free agency," he says, "there will be talks this season." Then he also ended up saying, uh, um, that he says he wants Soto to be a Yankee for life. And he said he reached out already to Boras, and the word back from because everyone heard this, of course, everybody's going crazy texting Boras, and he says, "I'm always happy to talk with Hal. Juan is getting to know the Yankee organization, and his focus is winning." I don't know about you, but that makes me feel all warm and gooey inside. I feel good about that.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Because
And I hope that when they do negotiate, he doesn't do what he did with his other player this past winter.
Oh, he fucked it up. He fucked them
Yeah.
up.
So you know what? Make an offer, and then you're gonna kind of all right, but try to sign that guy, get that guy signed quick as possible.
We're, okay, if you're Hal Steinbrenner in season, you want to get it already done with. What number do you throw at him? What number, like you'd be like, okay, if I throw it, he's gonna say yeah. There's no way he's gonna say no. What number?
I'll go 650 because he already turned down 450, right? 650.
And
How
we're,
many years? 12 years.
I mean, shit. If he turns that down, that's nuts.
Yeah.
I give him whatever he wants. I don't care.
I'm
There's
that's
no limit.
12 years, 650.
There's no limit for that guy. You see how he plays, man. He plays with a lot of confidence, and it shows on the field,
It
man.
looks like he loves to embrace New York.
Of
He's,
course.
Yeah.
he's going nuts, and I love it. I really do. But there's other things in New York going on. We have a team that plays in the Garden, and their names are the New York Knickerbockers. I'll
I
be
thought you were gonna
honest.
say the Rangers.
I never heard of those New York Knickerbockers. I never heard of them. I
You
never
got
heard of them.
close. You got close to saying something that would have got us banned. But relax. When we're in the hood, we can say that. Not here.
I never heard of the Knickerbockers. I never heard of them. No, never heard of them.
So I'll be honest. Game 4 at Indiana, embarrassed. We got blown out. I was depressed. I was angry. I was flipping over tables. I almost punched Eli. It was nuts. But the game 5 at the Garden. Oh my God! The hairs on my arms are standing up because that game was crazy. The crowd was crazy. Hartenstein played his ass off. He is gonna make tons of money this year because he is gonna be a free agent.
Yes, he is.
Um, Dante DiVincenzo didn't shoot the ball well, but he got to the bucket, played defense. Um, Jalen Brunson's a problem. Every guy that they put on him scored buckets on.
I mean, he's very shifty, that guy. And
You did call it. I'll give you credit. You said at the beginning in the series, you privately, not even in our private chat, just me and you said, I had a feeling Jalen Brunson's going to score 40 every game in this playoff. He, I don't think they could hold him.
Yeah, he's around there. He's around there. It's hard. He's very shifty. I give it to him. You think he's going one way, he's going the opposite way. He catches that Nembhard guy. He's been crossing that kid.
He can't play defense. Shit.
Sorry. He's been crossing that kid over all game long. Like, it's crazy.
Under your seat?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Even when they try to double him, he gets away.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. I do give credit to Indiana because they have been making his life fucking difficult. I mean, just going crazy. So they're trying, but it's just hard to guard him. It's hard to guard him. And then the good thing about when they do try to double him, he's been making the right passes. Yeah. I mean, guys have been getting open. I like that they put Deuce McBride in the lineup instead of Precious. They had
he needs to make buckets though. He's been
yeah, he made some big buckets. But he's mostly there for his defense.
Yeah.
Our bench, I like Burke coming off the bench. He's been playing well. And I said it. I said Thibodeau's I said his rotation needed expand. Ooh, that was you can see I'm speaking a little big. It's like that shit. But I thought his rotation needed expand this series because I thought Indiana's bench was deep, and we got injuries and everything. But bringing Alec Burke off the bench, everything is looking pretty good. Now, OG's hurt. He's not playing Game 6. In Indiana, do you think the Knicks have a chance to win Game 6? I'll ask Eric first. Let's get the negativity out the way.
I already said this game was going to Game 7, so it's too much for them. Like they don't know how to react to that crowd. It looked like in those first 2 games in Indiana, and they looked bad. They couldn't control their emotions, and they were just getting smoked. Like DiVincenzo was missing everything. Yeah. Hartenstein, he didn't do what he did in Game 5. Game 5, he was the best player on the court.
He played his ass off.
Yeah, and if he does that in Game 6, I mean, y'all might have a chance. But I think they're gonna come out and they're gonna try to box him out like with multiple guys, not like Miles Turner. He was a terrible guy.
Yeah,
he's a terrible box out guy or rebound guy.
The start of the second half, he had 3 3-pointers in less than 2 minutes that brung the lead from 18 or 16 down to single digits. And I was stressed. I was like, you guys are leaving this guy open at the top of the key.
He gotta play defense though. Y'all gotta make him play defense. That's the thing. And look, this is how they won this series. I mean, they didn't win the series because of that. They won the series because Giannis and Dame wasn't there. But they beat up Brook Lopez really bad. They know he can't guard the 3. They know he can't guard it. And what happened?
Yeah,
they gave him a screen. He and Miles Turner ran off to the top of the key or to the corner, and he was making jump shots. And it's hard for Lopez to he is slow. He's slow as dirt, bro. And Hartenstein,
he's slow as molasses.
There you go. And Hartenstein, he's quick enough to get there, and they will live with that shot because he's not a big time shooter like that. So you will live with that shot. It's just Halliburton starting to turn it up, because if you have him starting to turn up, you're gonna have a big problem when trying to stop him, and him just dishing the rock out to anybody. Look at the Denver series.
Yeah,
Joker is doing whatever he wants.
Yeah, they came back 3 in a row.
Anything. He's doing anything he wants. Anything. And he can score easy. He can just dish it out if he wants to. So,
and that's with Rudy Gobert back. Because remember, Rudy Gobert missed a few games. Now he's back. They still, and they usually have Cat on him, and he's been killing Cat.
Yeah, he's a smart offensive player because his defense is not too good.
Yeah,
but he's a smart offensive player. His IQ is through the roof. The guy knows what he's doing. When he knows how to control his offense, he knows where everybody is before you even take a peek at it.
yeah.
He's already dishing it out. So it's hard to stop that when you have a guy like that. 3-time MVP, you know?
That's true. That's true. Well, talking about the other series, Boston last night, they advanced. So whoever wins this series are gonna have to play Boston, go to Boston. Then the Mavs last night also took a 3-2 lead. You think the Mavs could close it out? Or you think that's also going to game 7?
Hey man, I mean, if Luka stills, I mean, he does what he does, you know. But then you got Kyrie, as we talked last week about Kyrie. Kyrie, I mean, he didn't really do that much last game, but he still was effective. You know, if you have that, it's hard to stop him. You got a 1-2 punch right there, and them just being like the Clippers back in the day when they started throwing alley oops left and right, because that's what Luka's doing. He's like attacking the basket and he's throwing it up to likely easy. So if they keep playing the way they supposed to play, and as I see they are, they're gonna end this series early for them. It's not going to game 7. But who knows? These young kids might come out of nowhere and just like how they did in their first series. Them young kids are really good. They dogs, like they say, they dogs. They're trying to bite off the Yankees, but they dogs too. I give it to them.
You know who's a dog? Lomachenko.
Mm.
That fight was crazy. I need to hear T-Bone talk about this fight because Lomachenko for Kambosa, and how old is Lomachenko?
36.
He don't look 36, man.
Nope.
He was a problem. He was a problem. This
Once
guy
he
went
had
from war. He
Combosa
back.
figured out, he had him figured out, he had him timed. Man, that left jab was doing damage to him.
Yeah.
He kept catching his face, bust up his face, and then he started working that body. It's a wrap. But now we got to see if he wants to fight. He's talking about he's tired now.
Yeah, I heard that. He said he wanted to spend time with his family and everything. But I mean, definitely, there's gonna be tons of fights lined up for him.
Yeah.
That guy is a problem, man. I was watching the fight and he just demolished Kambosa, man. It looked like it was like a grown ass man going against a little ass kid, man. Like every time he hit him with the jab, he sidestepped. He didn't know where he was, and he just kept catching him with a hook. I was like, man, this guy, like Bone said, Lomo is back.
Yeah.
But let's see.
He was never gone. It was just that fight with Henny. To me, he got robbed. To me,
he did. He did.
Well, now he got other opponents to fight. He got
Shakur Stevenson.
Tank. You got Shakur. You got that Mexican kid that's gonna fight too. I think this weekend. The following weekend. Novato, whatever his fucking name is.
What about Team Fomo, whatever, has got Lopez?
Yeah, but he's a high weight. He's at 140 now.
Yeah.
Lopez. So let's see when he rests, who he wants to fight. Tank called him out. That'd be a good fight. Shakur would be a good fight, but I don't think he wants a piece of Shakur because they used to spar.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
Do you think Tank will be that would be the next if you had to pick?
That's gonna be a tough one, man.
That would be a good fight, man.
Yeah, it'd be a good fight because they're gonna be trying to break each other down.
Yeah.
But if Lomo could figure out his timing and get his rhythm, he's gonna be a problem for Tank. But then you got that hydration clause. Look what happened.
Of course.
He didn't put it in his contract, but then the IBF put it in the contract. It's mandatory that Martin has to be dehydrated. So
Yep.
that's we got to see how they're gonna negotiate that and whatnot.
That's gonna be crazy. You see, Haney still crying about the fight, and he wants it to be disqualified and everything.
Yeah, his lawyer wrote an 8-page complaint about they want the loss to be uncontested. He wants to remain undefeated. But regardless, it's already proven that he didn't have enough to affect the fight. He lost, period. He got his ass whooped, period.
He did.
You know, stop being a sore loser and just take your defeat like a man. And then what you call it? And focus on your next opponent, because he also has a mandatory coming up.
Yeah.
That he has to make an agreement to. So hey, just be happy you still got the belt.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Don't start fucking whining.
I know. He sounds like he just lost a girlfriend, and he's writing an 8-page letter. I want you back. I want you
Not
back.
only that, you already knew that he was 3 pounds over, and you agreed to the fight. You still want money because he had to pay you 1.5 mil. So you're ahead of the game. You know, so what? You got a loss on your record. Not everybody stays undefeated.
Let's not forget, he also got a cake after the fight, after he got beat up, and still
by his mommy,
by his mommy. They gave him a nice cake and everything. You're still undefeated, Papi. Bum, bum. May 18th. That's coming up. Tyson Fury.
Tomorrow. Yeah. Who you got?
Well, I told last podcast I got Tyson Fury. I thought his last fight, he was fighting the UFC guy. I mean, he didn't. It was just a payday for him. He didn't really care if he looked good or bad. He wasn't.
But you think the weight loss is going to affect his fight?
Nah,
because he uses his weight to lean on you, to wear you out.
Yeah, but he does that. He goes up and down so much. It's like,
And Usyk is just a solid dude. He just he likes to bang and
look at the fights he had with Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
But I think he's still gonna Fury's gonna still throw his body around, even though it's not gonna be, it might not be a little. I mean, it might be less effective than before, but it's still gonna work in his favor because he's also a lot taller than him. Him throwing that little jab that he does.
Yeah, but you know what? With Tyson Fury, I saw on YouTube, he was breaking down his fight. When he throws his hands are heavy, Tyson Fury. So when he punch, he comes at you with bunches, and they're always coming down. So he's leaving all of this exposed.
That's true.
That's why you see his fights. He's always getting knocked down because he leaves himself exposed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And Usyk he's a powerful puncher, so that could be his downfall right there.
Is it more? Does he have more? You think he has more power than Joshua and all these guys that fought him? Because I mean, he does it in every fight. I mean, I think he has a pretty good chin. When he gets hit, he goes down, but he's kind of smart. He stays down for a little bit.
Waits to the 8 count, then comes back up.
Yeah. So I give it to him. That's one thing. I think he's like a really smart fighter. So I don't know, but he does have that height, and I think his last fight, like I said, it was just a bullshit. I think it was just a payday. He got money. He made the other guy rich. That UFC guy got rich because of that.
Yeah.
But then he got smoked. Who did he fought? He fought Joshua. And he got smoked. Joshua took it seriously and smoked him. So,
well, he knew the kid had power. He's like, you know what? I got to come at him.
Yeah.
I got to make my experience, win by my experience.
Yeah. So you going with Fury?
No, I'm going with Usyk.
Wow.
Okay.
I gotta check.
Knockout?
If it's gonna be a knockout, it's gonna be in the late rounds.
Okay. So you say most likely a 12-round decision.
Decision, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I
I
like it.
say
I like it.
I got Fury 10 in 10. He's gonna wear him down. He's gonna do all his stuff, and he's gonna catch him, knock him out.
Yeah. If I say Fury, if he don't knock him out in the ninth or 10th round, I say Fury in decision.
Did you guys see the first like face to face with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson?
Yeah, the first one, or the one that just recently happened.
The one that that recently
Yeah, yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Did you what? Before I say something, I want to hear what the boxing expert has to say about this. You tell me how you just looking at it. How did you feel?
I think Tyson's taking it more as right now. It's right now because Tyson is once he gets in the day gets closer, he's going into that fighting mode.
Ding.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, he was being playful, but then you saw after that his demeanor changed.
Yeah,
He got serious,
yeah,
and then he backed up. Because he said he likes him. He considers him a friend. His kids like him, like Jake Paul. But then when he did that little thing that took him, and then he backed, and he came back, and then his demeanor just changed. So I don't know.
What about you? What about you, classmate? Did you see it?
I did. I did. I thought it was a show, but then like how Bone said, when he came back around, you saw his face. It was like, okay, I'm not playing with this kid no more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He better be ready. He better be ready because I'm about to knock his ass out. Out.
Tyson he's gonna let go all that frustration that he has built up.
yeah.
Yep.
Cause he's smoking weed, trying to mellow out, he's trying to be a different person. But he wants that beast to come out again.
He's a warrior.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I saw it and I was upset because I didn't like that they were all playful and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is stupid. I don't want to see this. Like I understand, you got to be respect, but they were just being goofy, and I was like, ah. But then when I, like you said, when I saw that show, I was like, I don't know, man. I don't. It's just there's something you can't take that mentality away from somebody. You can't just go all your life killing somebody and then you be like, "Oh, I'm a good guy now."
yeah.
It's like a perfect, like John Wick.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's still in there. He just,
Yeah.
maybe he killed this tiger, and you're gonna see him go crazy.
And people been interviewing him, and you could tell he wants to just switch.
Yeah,
Because if they ask him, he'll be like, he, and you can see the reporter like getting scared, like, oh, did I cross the line?
that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be. I mean, I understand it's an exhibition, man. I really do, but I
But
don't
he's
care.
not taking it as an exhibition. That's the whole thing.
I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't. I
He
hope he
said
goes up.
when he fought Roy Jones, he said, I was biting my glove because I couldn't punch him in the head. I could only hit him in the body. He like I was getting pissed off, I was getting mad.
Yeah,
Because I told you, he had that instinct is still there. That never goes away. That killer instinct.
it's true.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I see in the chat people are talking shit, so I'll bring it up. The schedule was released for the 2024-2025 NFL season. You got the opening night game will be Thursday, September 5th, 8:20. It will be the Baltimore Ravens at the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs as the opening game, which is pretty cool. But let's talk about our respective teams. Okay. Do you want me to start with my team, or you want to start with your team?
You can start with yours. Go ahead.
All right. That one thing about me. I'm honest. I'll be honest. The one thing I'm gonna be honest upfront about those jerseys. Fucking
You getting
horrible.
it? Oh, I knew it.
Fucking horrible. They look so crazy. I understand it's the 100th season, and that was the jersey, but I'm not.
That
I'm
was the
right
style
now.
back in the day, 400 years ago.
I guess. I mean, there wasn't a lot of too many Puerto Ricans in New York 100 years ago, so I don't know. So there's a lot of things different, but I don't like it. Maybe I'll grow into it because to me it reminds me of the Pittsburgh Steelers jerseys, throwback jerseys that they wear. I don't like it. I don't. I'll be honest. I really don't.
It's those pants. It's just like it's not.
Yeah, I like the
It's not
helmets
fit.
though.
Yeah,
The helmets look pretty fire.
but that's not for the NFL. The new style how we have it nowadays.
Yeah.
It could go back with when this guy was coach. Oh my God.
Parcells.
Yes, when Parcells, those jerseys like y'all had last year, like that's right there. That's good, but those that I sent, oh my God, it's awful. It's awful.
So I'll tell you my Giants schedule. This is just early. This is early, just me looking at it. And again, I'm honest. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is a W. That's a W right there. No, I'm gonna be totally honest. Week 1, Minnesota. That's a dub.
That's
They
your opinion.
they have a rookie quarterback. They don't even know who's gonna be the quarterback. That's a dub.
They got Sam Darnold. They got Sam Darnold, don't they?
Shut up.
Okay.
Second week, Washington. That's a dub. Washington stinks. I don't care.
It should be. It should be.
Now this is where it starts getting. Week 3, Cleveland. Cleveland has a great defense. I don't know what they're gonna do offensively, but still, I would say the Giants lose that game. Dallas, I say the Giants lose one of the two. I always split them. They lose that one. Seattle is week 5. I don't know about this one. This one might be a toss-up. Might be a toss-up. I think Geno Smith gets beat up. We might win this game. Then week 6.
Don't talk
week
about
6.
that.
You don't
please.
think? You don't think so?
I will see the Giants win in that game. Sorry.
Okay, I know because you don't want to see your boy win.
My boy. let me go get that guy who knocked him out the last time, broke his jaw.
Week 6, Bengals, that's a loss. Week 7 against the Eagles, that's a loss. Week 8 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. It depends on who's the quarterback.
For Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Pittsburgh, they can go with if they start Russell Wilson, I say we have a chance. But if they start Fields, I think the Giants don't have a chance. I think Fields would just go crazy on that defense. Because we only have Giants on their second QB right now is a rookie. I mean, our front line is solid, but then right after that, it's that our always problem is tight end. So,
but they said they were gonna have Fields as a kick returner.
Yeah, but they don't know. They say that now. This is this early. They haven't even started training camp.
That's getting in the kid's mind.
What happens if he wins?
But if you look at it, they putting that in his head. You're gonna be a kick returner.
Cordell Stewart and Cordell Stewart. Remember, they made Cordell Stewart a wide receiver.
Yeah, but I give Cordell Cordell Stewart a lot of.
He won a lot of games for Pittsburgh.
The guy knew how to read the defense. Justin Fields don't know how to read the defense.
Shout out Mikito.
It's a fact. That's why Cordell. He was the typical running quarterback, but when he needed to throw the ball, he did it, and he knew where to go to. He was reading that defense as good as as some quarterbacks nowadays. Read defense because I don't think a lot of these quarterbacks know how to read the defense because they always running away from these defensive linemen that they freaks. Like I don't know how the hell these guys be running these 40-yard dashes under 450 or 4.5 like these guys is like freaks, 300 pounds, 200 something. Like it's insane, man.
It's the milk.
It's the milk. Yeah, it's the other shit that they be taking. You know,
And half these players be eating the fucking the Oreo, the one that Jonathan just sent, the Oreos with the
Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch cream. Like, what's the wide receiver from Seattle? All he does is eat candy all
Yeah,
day.
DK Metcalf. Yeah,
And he's I mean, I don't
look
eat
how he
candy
looks.
all day. Look at me and look at him. How I'm so lucky? Man. Week 9, Washington. Again, Washington stinks. I don't care. I will take that. Shout out Peter Rosenberg because your team stinks. Week 10 at Germany against Carolina. I think we win that. Then we get a bye. Then this starts going downhill again. Week 12, Tampa Bay loss. Week 13 against Dallas on Thanksgiving loss. The Saints.
Gobble.
Week 14. I think that's a toss-up against the Saints. Yeah.
I mean, they still got Carr.
Yeah, but he's I don't think he's all that good. So toss-up. Week 15 loss against the Baltimore Ravens. Week 16. That's a fucking massacre against the Atlanta Falcons. Those bums. That's gonna be a game. That the Giants are gonna put 3 touchdowns on the Falcons.
Where's that at? In Atlanta?
No, that's at MetLife. So you're gonna see Johnny Parlay going to the game.
You going with him?
I'll go with if he wants me to go. I'll go. Watch my team win. Week 17 against the Colts. That's a dub.
That's gonna be a cold day. Just you know.
December 22nd.
Oh yeah, put that in your head. It's gonna be a cold day.
You gotta lick it up in the.
I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna work.
You think so?
No, it might put you to sleep.
That's what it did to me. Put me to sleep.
It's not gonna make you warm. It's not gonna make you warm.
By the way, I'm gonna find some remedies online. But week 17, Colts, that's a dub, and then week 18 against the Eagles, loss. So let's talk about your team. I hope you are as honest as I am with yours.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you right now. I'm not even going to call out no games if we're going to win or not. I want to see him play the first game, the entire game. The entire game.
Wait.
To me, why put him on prime time? Why put him on a Monday night football game?
I don't get it. It's bad luck.
Take the attention off of us. We don't want it.
We don't want it. It's over with. Yeah. We had it last year. We don't want it now. It's over with.
Imagine
we play 7 of these games, 7 of the first 11 games on prime time.
That's crazy.
7 of the first 11 games, bro. Like
the first one is Monday Night Football. Then week 3, Patriots Thursday Night Football. Then you go
Sunday.
Week 5 against the Vikings in London. Then that's
Sunday.
The next
Sunday
week. That next week Monday Night Football against the Bills.
It's insane, bro.
Then Sunday Night Football against the Steelers. Then a Thursday Night Football against the Texans. A Sunday Night Football against the Colts.
And then we get the bye, and then that's it. It's regular time. Regular time. So I'm not gonna say what games you're gonna win, what games you're gonna lose. I just want to see that first game if he can play out the first entire game.
Does he? All right. Would you put him in a bubble wrap all preseason, or he's gonna have to play?
No, you can't baby him, man. You can't baby him. No.
Preseason is not where he got hurt. He got hurt during the regular season.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. Games. What happens? I'm not gonna speak it to existence. I'm just saying.
Too late. Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying. I don't want.
It's just like I do want to see him in the preseason because I think that will help him a little bit because since he didn't play, he only played for 4 snaps, guys. 4 snaps. So
don't use that word snap.
Because he did snap.
It went snap, snap.
but it's true though. Let him play like the third and the fourth preseason. Give him at least a quarter and one of them, so you can see what he, if he's still healthy. I mean, he still got the arm, bro. You see it. He has the arm. It's just the mobility if he has that.
Yeah.
We fixed our offensive line. We got better at the offensive line. Yes, we got better on the offensive line, but we don't know if he's still able enough to move at least here and there. So I'm just hoping. I'm hoping that he gets through that entire first quarter, first game healthy. That's it. I don't even care if we lose the game. I don't. I just want to see him at least be in the entire game. That's it. I don't care.
So you have the winning?
I didn't say that. Again, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
No prediction. He wants to see
exactly.
how
All right.
the season goes.
Okay,
exactly.
So then he's not going to say nothing. So I asked T-Bone. I know he's going to be straight up.
I agree with Eric.
Come
let's
on.
see where it goes, man. He got us all hyped for the fucking
where I
last
need
year.
Frank covers, and I need the Jinx to. I hope the Jinx just says, "I'm gonna pop in for the last 9 minutes," and then he'll talk about because I want to hear. I want honesty. I want to hear.
That's my honest opinion right there. I don't want to make no. I don't want to make no.
You're at San Francisco for Monday Night Football. Then you at the Titans. Shout out Noberto. Then you at you home for the Patriots. That's a dub. The Patriots stinks. They stink.
I agree on that. Yeah, that's an easy dub right there.
You concur?
Right. I concur.
Then at Denver, the Broncos. The Broncos stink.
No, we're home. We're home. Yeah,
home with the Broncos. They stink.
Yeah, and
at the Vikings in London. Technically, it's in London.
Yeah.
But the Vikings. Then it's the Bills, the Steelers. Then another dub against the Patriots.
Yeah.
Then the Texans are really good. The Cardinals. This year they might have this guy finally play a full season.
Hopefully.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
The Colts stink. Then you got the Seahawks, the Dolphins. Where you think
I'm gonna love that game against the Seahawks because we're gonna beat the crap out of Geno effing Smith. Sorry, I'm sorry, but I hate that guy.
The part of the bloodline is gonna show up for the Dolphins game.
Oh my god! Here we go.
Tua. You don't think he's gonna go crazy?
No, he might not even be playing in that game because he's gonna be hurt from the last couple of weeks, bro. He's gonna have like his fifth concussion in what 2 years, 3 years? Come on, man.
Yeah, he needs to put like extra padding or like get a different helmet, like one
that
of those.
Shit don't work. That shit don't work for him.
The big goofy ones. He needs to wear that. The Jaguars, they're a good team. The Rams are a good team. Then Buffalo, and then you end the season with the Dolphins. That's gonna be a rough stretch.
Yeah.
After your bye, that's gonna see.
And that's why I said I don't want to say anything until that first game, because if you look at if we come out crazy the first game and we rolling, you never know, man. You never know. Those games, those last couple of games might be. We don't even have to worry about it. We could just go out there and play football. You know what I mean? So I don't want to say nothing, but they did predict us to have a 10-7 record.
Who?
I think it was Bleacher Report.
Calculations. Right.
I think it was Bleacher Report if I looked at it. But they had us predicted a 10-7. And then they had the Giants, I think it was like 4-13. Sorry. I had to let you know about that one. But.
I don't know. My door just opened. That's mad scary. If something happens to me, I love you all. Because my door just wants to open. There's nobody there. The Giants are winning more than 4 games. I don't care that. I mean, I'll be honest. They're gonna win more than 4 games. I think Daniel Jones comes back. He's gonna have a good year. Yeah. We're gonna have we have good wide receivers this year. Our defensive line has changed. Yeah, more than 4 games. I don't think more. I don't think 10. Hell no. I think maybe 7, 8, if I'm lucky.
If you're lucky, right?
But that's if I'm lucky. And if everything goes well, that everything has to be perfect for the Giants to win 10 games. But at least I'm honest. I more than 4 games. That's disrespectful. Disrespectful.
And your quarterback?
Daniel Jones.
Okay.
Daniel Jones. You're paying him $40 million.
No. I'm not saying about that, but I'm just saying, is he do you have
faith?
A little faith in him? I'm just saying.
Have a little faith in me.
I'm just asking though, you know?
I do. I trust in Danny Dimes. I have a feeling he's gonna be mobile and he's gonna be better. Listen again, when he has an offensive line, Daniel Jones has been good.
Running the ball.
No,
running the ball.
What do you mean? Him running the ball?
Yeah, him running the ball because it takes him a while to look for his second, third receivers, and he just takes it and tucks it away and starts running. I mean, and he don't have that number one running back because if you look at it,
Singletary's going to be pretty good.
He's not Saquon. You know that.
I know that, but I think it's going to be a big. It's going to be to me, I think the offense is going to be different this year. I think Neighbors changes everything because we have a real number one wideout. You're going to have to double him, and if you double him, then you still have Darius Slayton, Isaiah Hodges. You still have Wan'Dale Robinson. You still have Julian Hyatt. Those, and probably for you guys, you're like, who the fuck are those guys? But they're pretty good. Darren Waller, I hope he retires because that guy's crazy. How do you divorce that smoking WNBA wife of his? Got rid of her in 1 year. Nuts.
That's why he's always hurt. That's why he's always hurt. He's not loyal to his teams because he's faking injuries.
Yeah, but Daniel Bellinger is a good tight end. We got a tight end from Penn State. He's 6'7". He's the fourth overall tight end in the draft. I'm very curious to see him play. If they can do just the normal things, they'll be okay. I think the defense is going to be the star of this year. I think the defense is going to be where the Giants shine. I think that front line is going to have mass sacks, and they're going to go crazy sacking quarterbacks.
I hope so. To make
you don't say that. Shut up, Eric.
It's make it interesting,
I didn't. Even the ghost that opened the door didn't believe that.
Hey, that's your opinion. But I think y'all hopefully y'all have a great offensive line, to help Mr. Dimes over there. As what was Franklin? How Franklin called him? What was it? Oh man!
Shout out Frank Covers wherever
he used to call up Daniel Jacobs. Was it Daniel Jacobs?
Yeah, Daniel Jacobs.
Yeah. Hopefully they can protect Daniel Jacobs. So so you're gonna have a decent season.
Frank Covers was here. He would have been going off saying the Jets are going to the Super Bowl.
I don't believe
Aaron
it.
Rodgers MVP come back
believe
the year.
I don't believe it because you seen what happened last year. We are those guys that when we say something last year, it's not going to be the same. We're going to be more realistic.
Exactly. That's the way we're going to be this year.
See, these are the two guys that we need to when we talk football because the other two guys, Gary the G-Man, the Jinx, and Frank Covers, those guys are nuts. They both of them have Aaron Rodgers as comeback player of the year. MVP.
Who said though? I want to see proof because I don't see this. Okay, you making up assumptions, Joey. Okay.
No, I had it. It was in a drone, and Frank.
Exactly. Yeah, I know.
It was there. And Gary the Jinx, he had the messages, but he left it on the Amtrak train.
Okay. That's a
So
good excuse.
when the first quarter of the game, the kickoff, he's already saying "fuck my life."
107. The game starts at 105, 107.
God damn, the game didn't start yet.
They just finished the national anthem.
Yeah,
we kicked the ball out of bounds. It's over.
Guys, the season's over. I'm gonna start watching Caitlin Clark play basketball.
or Hallmark movies.
Oh, I'm gonna start watching the detectives on Hallmark.
He's gonna find a new episode, a new show, all of that.
We play around, but that's a real show. He watches that for real.
Yeah.
Shout out my mother. Shout out all the mothers for Mother's Day last week. But she actually told us that's a real show. So
you know he's really watching it.
He really watches it. A gun. If you put a gun to my head right now and you tell me, you gotta tell me what's the Hallmark channel, the number, or I'm shooting you. I'm dead. Just shoot me because there's no way I know the number.
That's a fact. I don't even know it either.
It's in Gary's favorites.
Yeah. That's when they turn on the TVs are already there.
We're gonna have to call Gary, and we know he's not gonna answer, so we dead.
Oh, that's another one. If we was to say, if one of your friends in your group chat tells you they're gonna go somewhere and they're gonna be there, are they gonna be there? We're dead. We're dead.
Yep.
We're dead.
Because they know.
Another friend.
Yeah, they know to pick Gary. They know to pick him.
I know. I can't count on one.
No. Can't count on the other one.
You can't. Yeah, the two Dominicans. You know.
The two half-breeds.
Yep. You can't count on them.
That's crazy. Well, this was a good episode. We all got to talk a lot. I love it.
We didn't get cut off.
We didn't get cut off. We stood on time. We hit everything.
That's right.
Big clap to us. Big clap to us. But I just want to say, everybody, keep following us on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram. We're on all social media. T-Bone Special, Coco. He's Coco8116 on IG. We're also on TikTok. T-Bone Special, Bad News Cruise, Coco the Classic Man. Also on X. We Get Drunk Sports. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're everywhere. If you open up your mother's purse, I'll probably have pictures in there too. We're everywhere, baby. We're everywhere. But please continue to follow, like, subscribe, comment. If it's good, it's bad. We take anything. We don't care. Just keep following us. All right?
That's it.
That's right.
Let's go Knicks. Let's go Rangers. We'll see you next week, guys.
Knicks tomorrow. We're taking it, Joey.
I love it.
That's your opinion, guys. Peace.
Later.